from Mango Prime, and today I'm here from an entirely different region of the world. We are in the Caribbean. In fact, I'm the king of Caribbean islands, Aruba. Yeah, I know. Some of you are already rolling your eyes in your head thinking, Aruba? Been there, done that. But I'm not going to show you Aruba from a felucca, from a cabana, or from a beachfront. I am going to show you the real Aruba. We are going to do it on a horseback. Yes, you heard that right. We are going to discover Aruba on a horseback. We are going to go through arid terrains. We're going to go through rocky terrains. We are going to ride along the beachfront, and all of this is going to be on a horseback. They're telling me that you don't need a lot of experience in riding to do that. Am I glad to hear that? Because my experience in riding is almost as good as my Spanish, which essentially ends at Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm hoping my steed is going to be trustworthy and it's going to take me through the entire journey. So come join me while we discover Aruba on a horseback. It's breezy, it's beautiful, it's sunny, perfect weather to discover Aruba on a horseback. This is Carmelo. He's going to be my companion for the ride. Say hi to Carmelo. So this here is the arid part of the island. As you can tell by looking at these cacti. Have you noticed something about these cacti? They're incredibly tall. Some of them are 100 years old. Yes, you heard me right. They're 100 years old. This part of the island gets about 10 to 20 inches of rain, and that's probably only good for these cacti. But these cacti are just spectacular. Now this is the rocky part of the island that I was talking about. Right now we're at the third highest point in Aruba, with the wind in my hair and Aruba at my feet. It just couldn't get any better. Look at those. Those are eagles. They're called wada wada in Aruban. Beautiful birds setting against the setting sun. Now we're in part of Aruba which you usually don't expect to see. People usually sit on beachfronts, go swimming, sit in cabanas, have drinks, but this is the rough part of Aruba. Look at the waves crashing behind me, and the view is mesmerizing. It almost wants you to be a poet or a painter. Luckily for you, I'm neither, but the terrain is beautiful. White sandy beaches and the waves crashing against the rocks. Look at these little crabs hiding in the crevices in the pool. They're so silent, they're not even moving. And look at these tiny seashells sticking to the rocks. 3 miles, 3 different terrains. You knew Aruba had so much more to offer than just sandy beaches. So there's nothing like getting a little historical perspective from a native Arubian. We have our guide over here who's going to tell us a little bit about the history, to tell us about, how it's so multinational and, how kids, you were just telling us about.
We have accepted people from all over the world to work here in the tourism industry, the refinery also. That was a big part of the history of Aruba. And from a young age, it's part of the culture that we learn the languages. We have neighbors from all different nationalities. The television is in all different languages.
So how many languages do kids grow up learning?
Most kids here here speak 4 languages by the time they're 12 to 13 years old.
Which are those? The language?
That would be Papiamento, or native language, which is mostly Spanish, some Portuguese. In the slave time, we have adopted some African, we have put Indian words, and more recently American and Dutch.
Oh,
So
Dutch.
it's a mix of like 6 or 7 different languages. And Spanish, English, Dutch also, the kids speak here.
Very awesome.
Yeah, yes.
So all kids are multilingual here. How many nationalities are here in Aruba?
We have about 90 nationalities in Aruba, all religions also, so we're very, very accepting.
Oh, did you hear that? 90 nationalities. A small country, just 39 square miles worth of area, housing 90 different nationalities.
The adventure continues. Today we're going to do something even more exciting in Aruba. We're going to visit a shipwreck, the Antilla Shipwreck. It is one of the largest shipwrecks in Aruba and the 3rd largest in Caribbean. This was actually a German freighter which sunk during the World War II era around 1939. It's a 200 feet long ship and it's at the bottom of the ocean, and we're going to look at it by using water bobs, and we're going to be using this water bob to dive into the ocean and take a look at the shipwreck. So come join me, it is going to be so much fun.
All geared up for the adventure. So off to the Antilla Shipwreck. Okay, coming back from this bob experience, it was so incredible. That shipwreck was something out of this world. I have never experienced anything like this. And to make it out back alive, it was just amazing. I'm awestruck. This is a perfect evening in Aruba. There's a pool right behind me, ocean after it, and the palm trees in between. It's just beautiful. The view is mesmerizing. And this is what everyone comes to Aruba for. Oh, and before you go, just check out my Arubian attire.
Aruba is a tiny island, but all great things come in small packages. At 69 square miles, it packs quite a punch. It houses 90 different nationalities. It is a center of culture and diversity. The natives here are multilinguistic. Oh, and one more interesting thing about Aruba that I bet nobody knew is that natives here carry a Dutch passport. Like I said, Aruba has a lot more to offer than just sandy beaches and pina coladas. I hope you'll have as much fun discovering Aruba as I did. Ciao for now.